Yeah, so I was parked in this camping area for instructors in the event, which was really nice, actually. It was nice to park in some natural beauty as opposed to truck stops. And I was hanging out with my buddy Matt yesterday, and this guy walks up, and I had the back doors open. He walks up and he goes, "Are you Matt?" I says, "Yeah." He's a Chinese guy. Frank is his name. He says, "I know your channel." I said, "How did you find me? How did you know I was here?" He's like, "Well, I'm interested." He had a van too. It wasn't like he was stalking me or anything, but he knew that I was going to be at this event, and he's like, I knew you were going to be teaching, so he came over here to the teaching area, and he saw, actually it's kind of funny, he saw my buddy Matt before he saw me, and he knew Matt from his tattoos and everything, and he was like, "Yeah, I saw Matt first, and then I saw you." What a small world, isn't it? Crazy. There was also a woman from Taiwan, and she was walking through the event, and I said, "Ni hao," and she was very, very surprised that there was a Westerner speaking to her in Chinese and Mandarin. Morning, guys. We had a beautiful night. We slept at a truck stop, and I felt really nice. I did all my laundry at the truck stop, and so that was nice. But we have a friend, Dean, who is the guy that I met at the truck stop a while back. He is now going home, and home just happens to be the same direction I'm going. And so he's in my rear view mirror right now, and we are hoofing it together. We're a little convoy. So he'll be part of the journey.
The next gas station, I said they're here within a spreadsheet, got 280 miles, 279 miles.
So Dean has been doing these events, like I think he's on his 10th one, the one that we were in Flagstaff. He has an entire teaching area where he teaches something he calls the 10 essentials. If you want to go off grid and you want to do one of these journeys, you got to at least have the 10 essentials down. But now what we're doing is we're headed to Victron. I'm not 100% sure what to expect. All I know is that it's going to be pretty cool, and I'm excited about it. Nope, I think I lost Dean. Where did Dean go? You all right back there, Dean? You want me to slow down a little bit? I'm going to slow down a little bit. It's kind of neat being in I feel like I'm in a motorcade or something. All right, copy that. I'm slowing down to 75. This was actually something that I thought would be a lot of fun, to be able to drive and have friends driving with you and have a sort of a communication system. You know what's funny though, is that these walkie-talkies are cool.
There's a really cool road down in Florida. It's one of the original highways, and it's all made out of brick. That would be an epic drone shot of your van rolling down this abandoned brick highway.
Southern Florida or in the Panhandle? Where is it? You know, one of the roads I really like, I like the Key West road, because you can see the old road alongside of it. It's all dilapidated.
Hola, quiero que tú sepas que te quise amar, pero la inmadurez me la jugó. Baby, eso no lo quería, no, no, no. Yeah, yeah. Hola, quiero que tú sepas que te quise amar. Solo una oportunidad, luego me voy. Sería chimba demostrarte quién yo soy, bebé. Superaba lo que te hice a ti. Pasará, me dijo la tristeza. Si hubiera replay, cambiaría por ti. Porque te amo, baby. Es que el corazón no entiende por qué hace tanto dolor. Fueron errores que te marcan y cantarán a grito la canción.
We stopped at a Love's. That's a gas station, Love's. Normally they're a lot bigger. We thought we could hang out and do some work. Dean over there is a social media celebrity. Anyway, we're gonna go about 80 miles down the road, and then stop at a welcome center for a while. I gotta make some videos. it's interesting to see your miles per gallon change. Right now we're going from Flagstaff towards the East Coast, and so it's sort of a downward trend, and so your mileage is pretty good. Actually, right now I'm getting 17.5 miles per gallon, and one tank of gas in this van is getting me 544 miles. It was under 500 miles yesterday, or last time I was driving it. It was pretty interesting. Yeah, I've said this before, but these trips I'm going on right now, they're really just to get from one place to another place and not really enjoy much in between. What I am doing though is that I'm looking at things that I would love to come back to, and I'm getting ideas in my head for things. For example, what we're riding on is the I-40, which goes right along the Route 66, the old Route 66. And I had driven this actually when I was going back to Detroit with the van when I just purchased it. But there are so many like old derelict buildings and like graffitied cars and all sorts of stuff that's sort of been kept that way. And man, I want to do a comprehensive series of videos of me just driving down this road and then just stopping at every interesting spot, because there's a lot of like old rest stops that aren't rest stops anymore, and they're just boarded up and the doors are falling off the hinges, and really cool and eclectic. And I'm not trying to show it to like America's like rundown shitty place. No, I like that. I even liked it in China. When I was in China, I liked to see these places that were like lost in time. But these ones are almost lost in time, but also frozen and captured and protected and isolated. Like I could go there and fly the drone around. No one would ever. I wouldn't bother anybody. So I'm thinking that would be a really neat. It would be more than I think once. It would be like a series of videos. I could hit, 4 or 5 unique rundown highway Route 66 locations in every video. Hell, I could do a series of 10 videos. We could have like hotels and gas stations and rest stops and businesses, and you could just stop and look in each one. I'm really interested. Are you guys interested in that? Would you guys be interested in something like that? Because that would interest me. Just going around and checking those places out would be very cool. So Dean's behind me, and we're gonna drive together, and he's got the extra walkie-talkies, so we're just sort of communicating back and forth every so often. But it's kind of neat. Kind of neat to ride with somebody. He's a nice guy. Oklahoma Rest Center. Nice day. Not too hot, not too cold. But Dean here, he's got a project. This is his baby, and his baby overheats every so often. It's actually a good time to pull off, because he's gonna want to let it cool down before he gets started again. Yeah, Dean's been all over the States. I just can't wait till the back of this van is a comfortable, well-equipped, powered studio. It is gonna be so nice. I'll just spin this chair around, exit into my little office area, and create. That's gonna be neat. I mean, I'm visualizing going to a place, even off the road. Go to a place off the road, record a story, come back into the van, edit the story. Even before I continue my journey, I could just do the whole thing and enjoy it. It's gonna be neat. It's gonna take a little time though. Dean just told me he's gonna take a picture of a squirrel. So I'm looking around. I don't see any squirrels around here. He's right there. Oh. Sasquatch was here. Is that just a personal thing, or is that something you're doing for a friend?
It's a work thing.
Oh, cool.
The goal is to get Sasquatch to all 50 states by the end of the year.
How many you got?
I think we're up to like 42 or
Oh, shit.
44 the last we counted. Yeah, we only had a couple left. And Oklahoma is one of the ones that he hasn't been to yet.
Oh,
So
nice, nice.
we now have to go get proof that Sasquatch was here.
What is that for? Like,
So the company I work for is Blue Ridge Overland Gear, and we decided to do something that would be kind of a way to incorporate kids into the whole thing. So there's the patch, there's actually a kid's t-shirt, and then there's also a little coloring thing. So that you kind of, as you incorporate families into the overland lifestyle, they can kind of do something fun. But of course, more adults are doing it than kids.
well, youthful. How are you going to get Hawaii in there?
I have a friend in Hawaii.
Oh yeah, okay. We were talking about that. That's cool. Yeah, if you sat him on this triangle, then you got dinosaur in the background. You could get a good sizing. Holy moly. This is a very, very comfortable spot to work. Open the door, put my feet up. I got some good airflow. I like it. Yeah, Dean's having some problems. We've had to pull off a number of times. Apparently his engine is overheating, so we've been kind of taking it slow, and now Dean he's trying some things. Tried going fast, tried going slow, trying going medium. Sort of like the Three Bears story, Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Just trying a bunch of different things. Anyways, depending on how bad it is, I think we might have to diverge paths and leave Dean behind to kind of fix his vehicle. I've got to head and be in Philadelphia in a day or so, and so I need to put down an extra 400 miles today to be on pace. But he's pushing it right now. He's almost going 75 miles an hour, which was giving him some heat problems, but he's having some trouble. I don't know. We're gonna have to limp 2 exits forward and then figure some things out. He wants to eat some dinner. We're gonna go to a steakhouse, and we're gonna see what see what we can do. He thinks if he can let it cool down while we eat, maybe he can keep her going. We'll see. Later. All right. Dean's on his own, I'm on my own. I'm gonna see if I can kick this up a notch and pick up some speed. I'd like to do a few hundred more miles before the end of the day. He's gonna have to limp back home. His Jeep is overheating, but he can go some short distances at a time. But it's not gonna be a quick ride home, that's for sure. And I'm in a tad bit of a hurry. Oh boy, we ate some steaks, me and Dean, and I had some bread that was all buttery, and then I had some potato. Had a stuffed potato and a big old steak and a bunch of bread. America. But you know, I don't eat a lot of bread. I for those of you who don't know, I've been living in China for over a decade, and I've been doing keto for quite some time, limiting the amount of carbs and breads and starches. And so when I eat bread like that, I'm gonna be aching about it later. It was good on the way in. All right, guys, I took a little nap. I'm on a toll road now, so we're gonna take the toll road all the way to Philadelphia, and I think it'll be a little bit quicker, and I'll be able to find these parking areas are really convenient, really well stocked. They have really nice areas for parking, and you don't feel a little bit out of place at all. And I can just kind of get on the road. It's 10 o'clock right now, so I'm gonna just start moving, and I don't know, maybe ride till midnight, so I at least can put some more miles down. I want to JaYoe this thing, so all right, on the road. So I'm at a rest stop. I'm stopping for the day. I parked next to a tree, and this tree is loaded with sparrows, like packed full. I can see just here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holy moly! There's like 100 of them in this tree. So many. Anyways, like, subscribe, share, comment. Tomorrow should be a long day. I have 1,200 miles to go. I'm going to try and get most of that done tomorrow. So the day after tomorrow, I will arrive and meet my contact for Victron, and we will start moving with this van. Let's see if I can show the birds some more. They were sleeping. They're probably not too happy at me.